Hello, welcome back to Wildfrost. I know what you're thinking. Is this the start of the Mastery Challenge? Well, hopefully you're not thinking that because it's in the title or something. So let's begin. I'm going to maybe do a little introduction at the start of each of these videos. Probably not. My goal for this series, we're going to start fresh mentally. And by that I mean, when I mean start fresh, I mean I'm going to start at 0 here. We're going to start on Snow Dwellers and rotate through. My goal for this challenge, I think is so I made a spreadsheet of every unit in the game and every card in the game. And I think what I want to do is I want to make it. So the question is this, and I've been working on this myself. You can also help me out in the comments. Please tell me what you think. What is the criteria for mastering a card, right? And the answer is it's hard, I think, because so the way that I think about it is that, and I can't really show this off, but the perfect card example of this is the wrench, Gigi's wrench. There are cards in this game that are not good, and like they're never gonna be something where I go, oh man, this really saved my run, right? Because there's always gonna be a better line. But what I can do is I want to try to use the cards as it seems they were intended, right? So for a card like Gigi's Wrench, I think it's something like, I don't know, you're using it to buff up a unit like, you're just using it to buff up a clunker, but also getting some value out of the recycle. Something like that. And we might have to move the goalposts on some of the cards as we go forward. I'm not sure. But there are some cards and some units where it's going to be very hard to do anything that's like notable with them. So for example, another good example here is like Big Berry. What is a run where I'm using Big Berry? What is a run where Big Berry carries like? Well, a run where Big Berry carries is going to be a run where I'm playing like Chrono plus buff cards. But then that's not really Big Berry doing it, that's those cards doing it. So a run for Big Berry is one where I'm trying to make good use of the heal and letting him tank. And like there are going to be some units where it's hard. So I don't know. I'm not sure, but we're just gonna kind of feel it out. The early episodes, I'm just gonna play some runs, and we'll play whatever seems good, and it'll be easy to start out. And then as we narrow it down, I don't know. I think it'll become more clear as I start to narrow it down. So let's get to it, and let's play. The Smackback hero looks pretty good. Actually, I kind of hate Smackback heroes in this. It's whatever. We'll play Bushu. Other thing here is that I'm going to be counting the pets for the Mastery Challenge, so we're going to try to have them play a major role in the run. However, I'm not going to be counting starter cards like Scrappy Sword and things like that. A stare down begins. My eyes are closed. Yeah, so something that I could see here, like a good run for Bushu is going to be something with like Lil Berry, I think. But it's very hard to really determine what is going to count. So, you know, it's kind of just going to be a question that I answer as I go through. One of the criteria that I thought of as a way to answer the, does this run count for this card idea is actually, do I feel good about putting the card in the thumbnail? Like, you know what a good example of a good mastery run is? You remember the Sunlight Drum run? Where I got the 2 Sunlight Drums and had like Noomlin critical on them. That would have been a good one. But I don't know. We'll see what we can come up with. It's going to be a lot of figuring it out. But losing the streak is nice because now I can play some more speculative lines, which is cool. Very fun. These two die together. I'm down to take the 4. Lumen Ring Winterworm was a pretty big high roll. Yeah, and now I just move Bushu out of the way and we take 3 kill here, which is nice. Very cool. Yeah, I'm a little worried about Smackback heroes. Losing that run 2 days ago was very good for me because it really... It's like, as I play games like this for longer, I become... I wouldn't necessarily say complacent, but I become like blind because I win so many in a row and I just go, well, I can come out of any situation on top, and then eventually I just find one where I go too far. The thing that it opened my eyes to very clearly is that Snow Dwellers has trouble with survivability, which means that like taking a Smackback hero in Snow Dwellers is awkward because you don't have good early survival options, and then you're going to have to rely on something else, which is why we picked Bushu, actually. That's true. Oh yeah, and I will make the spreadsheet public, and I will put it up somewhere for you guys to see. That's the other thing. I want to play Fire Fist. You know, I think the Fire Fist isn't bad, and basically I don't really want to play Colonel here with this weird hero. So let's play Fire Fist and give it a try. Because Fire Fist specifically says when health is lost, which means I can get value out of playing cards on Fire Fist. I'm keeping my options open, basically. We could play like Spice, we could play Healing if we see Little Berry. I'm going to play... It's actually a tough choice between Spice Sparklers and New Moon Biscuit. It's basically a question of how scared am I. I'm not that scared, honestly, with my Smackback Hero. I think Smackback Hero should be good in the early game. Man, we could have had Colonel Chomp Bomb. Man. Oh well. I'll pick Blunky here because if I see a good setup for Spice and I play Blunky, it can be good. It's basically going to be Pepper Flag. And if I see Pepper Flag, we do cool stuff. Oh my god, look at that Uba Bear. What the hell? It's okay, I'll just let him freeze me. It's not a bad freeze because it's going to only be 2 rounds. Yeah. Mostly, I don't want to be like the best, I guess, is the end all be all. Because no, you know what it really is? I can make this challenge whatever I want it to be, and I have to keep that in mind. I can do whatever I want with this. It is my videos, and like ultimately it's for your enjoyment as well, but the videos are for me, or by me, so I can do whatever I want. I don't have to operate on some sort of like super robust rules system. I don't think that there's a 2-kill here. I'm gonna knock that block off. You're smacking back a 6. It's a shame I lose the Spice, but whatever, I suppose. Can I draw something that's useful here? Not really. I guess I'm just gonna sword, flame water or something. It just doesn't really line up here for me on the multi-kill front, unfortunately. Oh, I could have redrawn for a freeze for Gobbling. That was the correct choice. I see it. Recall for a Gobbling freeze was the way. At least we take a 2-kill here. Nothing too scary. Yeah, the 12 HP Smackback Hero is kind of just going off. This is, what, net neutral? Yeah, what do you know? Imagine that. And I guess we'll just work the Snow Gobbler over. I did get a 2-kill, right? I'm not hallucinating that? I don't think I did. I don't remember, and now I think I lied to myself. Imagine that. God, Bumbo's gonna take forever to kill. But we're so healthy. Our options are open. Mostly what I'm excited for with this challenge is playing things that I never play. Like trying to formulate a run for Leech Mask is really exciting to me. I can't wait to try that. Or like, there's another one. The other one is, oh, Haze Blazer. Yeah, I can't wait to try to make a run with Haze Blazer work. That sounds fun. I'm gonna press the bell here. Yeah, because specifically Noomlin Snowstick plus Sunrod gives me a nice 2-kill to finish the fight. It's good when you don't have a 2-kill to just take the shot for one. Like if there's even a conceivable way, you may as well take the shot, because sometimes you hit. 120, we're a little poor, but that's okay. I don't think I should go for the charm yet. We're hunting for Pepper Flag. Sometimes we're gonna whiff in these runs and we're just gonna have to play some normal shit. But yeah, this is the sort of thing. By the way, when I made the spreadsheet, I was looking at all the card art. This is a fucking scythe. Pepper Reaper is a scythe. I never noticed it. I thought it was just like a really hot pepper or something. It's a scythe, and the full art has like a full... Yeah, you see, it's down here, the tip of the scythe. It's like under the card. I never knew it until I was looking at the card art. We're gonna play Pepper Reaper here. I went, whoa, that makes a lot of sense. That's cool. Shellbow is pretty good here because it loses health. The scrap pile is interesting. Also, another fun fact I learned, this is a 2-clan card. It's the only one in the game. This card is in Snow and Clunk, but it's not in Shademancers. We'll play Shellbow. And... oh, Spice Stones. Sick. Very cool. Very exciting. Is that put me at 59? Nice, I'll take a charm. What's it gonna be today? Weakness charm? Oh. So the shell run here would have gone crazy. Chomp-Pomp, Colonel, Shellbow, and Shell Shield, but alas, it was not to be. I think I'm down to play Fire Fist. We need something like we need a way to make her hit a second time, and then I think she'll do pretty well. Oh, and I need Pepper Flag. That's the big one, actually. I need Pepper Flag. I like desperately need Pepper Flag. Like, oh my god, please show me Pepper Flag, you know? Go, so Pepper Reaper goes up to 8, yeah, so it's 8 attack. I hate this for us, but what can you do? You gotta take the smack back. And I'll take the Shellbow here. It's not that bad, it's only gonna be 4 damage. Is what it looks like. I'm very unafraid of Makoko here, because Makoko is gonna face off against my smackback hero, and it's not gonna do very well. I'll go up to 7, because if the fight goes long enough, I end up at 8 on my hero. Oh yeah, I always do the math wrong. It's, because if it's smackback, I kill them first, so it's 5 damage I take from this guy. Unfortunately, Spice Stones does nothing here. Well. What we're going to be doing here is we're just going to use our hero as like a catcher. We're going to kill Mini Moko. We're going to kill Makoko. I think it's better to play Bushu and then just go Sword on this turn, so Bushu's counting down a little sooner. I still have Fire Fist if I need as well. 2, 3, 4 is your damage threat. I don't think it bothers me much. Does it bother you? I don't think it should. We're super healthy. I can also drop it down by 1 by hitting the Frostinger. Now we do have to be careful because I am in lethal range. Now for a Spice Stone's Fire Fist. So something that you may be thinking is, isn't Spice Stones really good? Why haven't I ever played it before? And the answer is that it's very, very overkill. There's no real reason to go super high on spice, because generally just a little bit of spice is good enough, is what you'll find. Or what I've found, I suppose. Nothing calls to me here. Actually, what calls to me here is this, but it doesn't really pan out. I want to put Hero in front and then Snow Stick in for Noko, and then Scrappy Sword plus kill Mini Moko, but it doesn't pan out well, I fear. So we'll just play nothing. I'll make a non-play. Because I'm getting 3 health back via Bushu here. Oh, and if I want, I can just win the fight. Do I just want to win the fight? Well, I'm really not getting many kills then. I guess I was never getting many kills. I'll take it. It's not quite lethal, but I'm not going to get many multi-kills after this. Sets you to 2, we're at 5. I think what I've determined too is that it doesn't really matter if you're single killing enemies. I think they drop the same money if they run. So like I could freeze that guy to kill the Frostinger, but I think they drop the money if they run. Yeah, they do. I spent all in the last shop, and so it's to be expected that I won't be able to buy a crown here. Or yeah, buy a crown. Gain shell on kill. Man, the Chomp-Omb run. I kind of like Critical Charm here, because Critical Pepper Reaper is going to do pretty well for Fire Fist in the future. But I think we should take the safe play, which is Sunbell. Sorry, it's Bell of Health, because they're all Sunbells. I think you go either one. I'm going to go Bell of Health, though. 6 more health for the leader is very good. Oh, well, I wouldn't be able to buy the crown anyway, but... No! No! Well, that sucks. My beautiful run. How could it happen this way? What a shame. It's that one stings. That just hurts. It's okay. We'll play Blaze Tea feels really bad here, but what else can I do? I could play Charm Machine and it's okay. But it's just gambling. But there's a lot of good hits. There's only a few bad hits. I'm already mentally defeated. No matter what happens from here, this run is a loss. I forgot to put my crown on. That's how sad I am. I will not be coming back from this one. I'm sorry. It's so over. I was gonna kill the Moko Totem for a 2-kill. It doesn't seem very good, does it? No, I don't think it does. I don't want to take that damage. We're at the mercy of King Moko here. As usual, honestly. King Moko can definitely kick my ass. Because I have a smackback hero and I have a 6-turn timer unit, and that's it. So it's gonna be a real questionable one. I think. Pepper Reaper puts you to 8. Okay. Just running through it real quick, like. I am willing to take, what is this, 6 here on my hero? I thought about it a little more. My hero can't tank anything on King Moko anyway, so I may as well take it for the multi-kill. It's a nice little 4-kill. I have to play Sunrod Fire Fist here. Also, beware the Grog who's threatening a 17. The problem here is that I'm about to fall super far behind because King Moko is going to spawn in, and I have a Grog left over which I can't deal with right now. So, like, what the hell am I going to do about this? I have to draw for I have to draw for Pepper Reaper and hope I hit Spice Stones, basically. Okay, it's playable. Wow, I really want to hit King Moko first. Don't I? But I can't. I was gonna say maybe I survive a hit from King Moko. I definitely don't. I think... Well, you can go to... You're at 12 off of your base of 2, which is 14. So with a +1, you're at 15, actually. So I guess I can play Flame Water over Scrappy Sword. As long as my math isn't wrong. And we Spice Stones you, and you should be at, yep, 15. Saving grace of this run is Spice Stones. So now I just fight hard to get Fire Fist another seat at the table, another hit-in, if you will. I'll get it with a freeze, so I need to build as much time as I can here. Because I need Fire Fist to basically win. which means it has to be... I'm going to have to redraw after the snow sticks, and I'm going to have to play Spice Stones, and then we will win. I have to redraw here, I have to draw Spice Stones, and then I am good. Okay, not scary. We made great money in this fight, and it panned out very well, but it was terrifying, and I was very afraid. Let's see. What's it gonna be? Pepper Flag? Have you come back to me? Oh, Chrono. Acceptable. Pepper Flag, I guess it's not required. It just makes life much easier. The removals helped a lot, though, as well. I could go for the Travelers. Oh, I could have played Blunky on that fight. I kind of forgot I picked him. My fault, Blunkster. Yeah, if I died there because I didn't play the Crown and didn't play Blunky, and that would have been on me. Charm plus money. I mean, I have to look at charms eventually, but I really want to pull a Pepper Flag, and there's only one way to do that. Of these, I think the only one that I would ever consider is Tiny Tycho. Or sorry, Snobble, not Tiny Tycho. I want to consider Tiny Tycho, but it's terrible here. Pepper Ring, Heartforge. This is like, these are the reject cards, specifically Pepper Ring. So on this run, I'm not going to play Pepper Ring because it would be a cop-out, because Pepper Ring, this goes into playing the card for what I feel it's intended for. Pepper Ring isn't supposed to be, I'm putting spice on my one character that needs it and then the other two idiots. It's supposed to be 3 characters are getting spice and getting value out of it. So adding it onto this run, I feel like would just be... I would be playing it for 2 spice when I could instead just be fast drawing for Pepper Reaper to play it for 4, right? Because like the spice on Bushu, the spice on my hero, it doesn't matter. So I do think that Heartforge can be okay here though. It's very card dependent, I think, but if I pull something that works for it, it's gonna be cool. What fight is this? Where am I? I'm at... It's like 12 or 15 HP depending on charms. Maybe sometimes it's 17. I think I should just turn 1 Bushu, because turn 1 Bushu gives 6 spice to all with Heartforge, which is actually pretty slick. That's kind of nice. Ooh, unfortunate draw. This deck has a lot of garbage going on. Thankfully I have my hero, who just kind of dumpsters the Grombles, now that I think about it. This is fine. I'm gonna Pepper Reaper Fire Fist. Up to 8. I'm gonna let my hero take the 5 from Bigfoot. It's very nice, by the way. I always complain, so when I complain a lot in this game, I feel. So I'd like to take some time to be thankful. It's so sick that my Smackback hero doesn't have to play into fucking Bone Cats here. What a world. How exciting. Spice Stones gives me a 2 kill on the bottom, and it diffuses that annoying Bigfoot with Smackback. The big feet are obnoxious because I'm a fool. I forgot about moving Chrono. I'm such a fool. Tragic. It goes Heartforge gives me 6 spice to all. What are you eating? Nice, that's kind of good. It would have been a real pain if he ate the Bigfoot. I guess I actually didn't consider that turn. That was a really complicated turn. And I didn't consider, what about he eats Smackback and then gets Smackback and kills my Bushu? But I think he would have died in response to my hero's Smackback, so it wouldn't have been that bad. But yeah, I didn't see that turn fully. To be fair, kind of hard to see, but you know. I'll go Blaze Tea on Fire Fist. This is fine. I don't mind taking the 5 on Chrono. Or the 5 on my hero. Yeah, a little sloppy. I definitely was at risk of dying there. But it's alright. I didn't die, and I feel like I can beat myself up over that, but that's a hard turn to really parse correctly. There's a whole lot going on there. Eventually I will parse it correctly always, but it's tough, you know? It's not easy. Fire Fist does not go first. I don't love that for me. What am I gonna do about it? I can Sunrod. I think I want to guarantee the Woolly Drex defeat. But I should Sunrod next turn so that I go after this Grumble dies, I think. I'm gonna give the shield to my hero. Good. Again, I don't mind Sunrodding a turn late here. It's not that bad. 5/5. Bushu gives a nice little heal. There's not a nice way to do this. I mean, it's fine. I can have my hero tank it, but I really don't want to lose Heartforge, you know? It's cool. I want to get Spice. It's also nice, because then my Fire Fist guarantees a kill. But then I have to give up Chrono. I guess that's fine. I don't mind. Woodhead, please get out of here. I don't know why you're even still here. Yeah, I lose 3 Spice, but it gives me enough to start with Spice Stones. Lets me go up to 6. Man, how am I killing this Bigfoot? I guess I'm not. This hand is pretty good to play through. Offset Bigfoot and Big Lou. And I'm gonna start. I've been not giving Shell to Fire Fist because I want to keep the health loss viable, but I guess I will just let it go here. Thanks the Big Lou hit. And freezing for me is good because it gives me more time to draw more Spice like this. And all of a sudden, I'm doing 26 times 3 next turn. Alright, not too bad. I'll take it. Heartforge, you know, any source of Spice, I guess, is good here. And after saying that, I realized I probably could have gotten away with taking Pepper Ring and had it been okay. But basically, I think I might have been wrong about Pepper Ring. I think it might have been good here just because Spice in any form is good since I'm doubling. That's my first impression. I'll get back to you. Crown is cool. I'll take a Charm. Shroom is whatever. I should pick Snowcake here. Yeah, we'll play it cool. So what now? I think there's a lot of options, really. I think you can make a good case for crowning Lumen Vase and then having Bushu give 6/2, which is 12 Spice to all. That's pretty nice. I might just slam a crown on Heartforge, right? What do you think? It's kind of it's a floating crown. Nothing really matters. Getting Chrono turn 1 is okay. I want to keep the units on the board smaller, though, for the start of the fight, because it's easier when I'm fighting with Smackback to be able to take it on both rows with one hero. I'll crown Shellbow. Here you go, Bushu. Enjoy it, champ. You've earned it. Actually, no, going into this fight, I should just crown Snowcake. If I had another crown, I would crown Lumen Vase. I remember now. I can change fight to fight. Oh, my biggest problem in these games is that I get very focused on the final boss. In this fight, it's good to crown Snowcake, so I should just do that. The end. Don't make it so hard on yourself, huh? You don't gotta. And like the reason you want to play just 3 units on turn 1 is because if this is ever like double Spuncher or double Grink, my hero can double tank without any issue. Actually, I'm kind of down for Bushu to be the one who's got the Lumen Vase on. Because then I can draw into... what's it called? Heartforge, that's the one. And that's a lot of spice if I hit it. I didn't draw in a Heartforge. I could redraw. Could just slam the bell here. I think it's better to just come down and kill Spike Wall. You could do it by playing Blaze Tea as well, but I don't want to tie the Grink. Could freeze Bushu. That's a little weird. I kind of like it. I'm gonna do it. I think it's the way. Because then I get the Heartforge for sure. I just press bell, take my 3, heal 12, get 12 spice on all. Everything's beautiful. Good enough, I suppose. When you look at it again, you go, wait, that spice doesn't do anything. Yeah, kind of. Because it's Crunker, and it's a bunch of scrap enemies. Don't worry about it. I'll do Blaze Tea here, because I'm tying the Grink, so I may as well go after him. I really want to play Noomlin's Snow Stick. Because I just want to be able to hit Crunker easily. 1, 2, 3. Spuncher dies to my hero. I refreeze Crunker. How sad that this Spice Stones is a waste. 1, 2, and that's a 3 kill. I like it. I think there should only be 2 enemies left. Maybe 1? 2. One of them's probably a Porcupine, and I don't know what the other one is. It could be Ice Lantern? I think it's Ice Lantern. Ice Lantern Porcupine. God, I'm good at this game. Man, how does he do it? I'm down to start playing full value Sheldos. I'm not super worried about my spice numbers here. And it goes kill Ice Lantern. If everything goes perfectly, I would get a kill on Crunker and then instantly win the fight. I have my doubts, though. Six health. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. We'll just have to rebuild our spice, I suppose. I don't like this hand. Huh. Oh well. We rebuild it with Bushu here, it's fine. We're getting there. Oh my god, he almost got an attack off. I've put up like, this is like turn 18 or something like that, right? Turn 19? What turn is this? It's turn 18. Imagine that. And I Spice Stones you up to 34. Oh, I could have Spice Stones my hero. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? You're done and dusted, Crunker. Sorry, I didn't even notice that my hero's at 24 spice there. Goodbye, Crunker. Okay. Oh, Lumen Ring, Cake Charm. If I had Pepper Ring, we would, or not Pepper Ring, if I had Pepper Flag, that's the one, we would just Cake Charm our Lumen, or our Pepper Reaper and just go off. But I'm still gonna do it. It's just a little bit less good. And by do it, I mean I'm gonna pick Cake Charm. I'm not necessarily gonna put Cake Charm on Pepper Reaper. If I had Pepper Ring, man, that would be getting Cake Charmed immediately. Well, we could. Oh, I wish these cowards let me Cake Charm my Blaze Tea. They're so scared of me. Oh, so the best play here is the Lumen Ring Chrono. So I guess I should just do it. Yeah, I think I'll just do it. I was gonna say I'm gonna Lumen Ring Pepper Reaper, but that seems kind of silly. Lumen Ring Bushu is also whatever. Do you think for the Mastery Challenge we should also have charms included? That's a good question. That's also something I'd love to hear, now that I think about it. Because, like, this charm makes a big difference. But I was thinking it'd be cool to check off runs where we're winning with, like, Shroom Charm, things like that, right? That'd be kind of neat. I'm gonna hold this Cake Charm, just in case. And turn 1 Snow Cake is fine. Oh, what the hell? Fucking Snowball Charm the hog. Who did that? And it's on the wrong hog, so I can't play Heartforge here nicely. It's okay. I'd just like to play Heartforge on this turn, but I can't. Has to wait. Very well. I can, like, it's hard to lock it into my brain. I mean, it's not hard to lock it into my brain. I know it works, but it's scary. But I'm sure now, like 100% sure, that multi-hits on smackback units give you hits between the multi-hits. I've always known it, but now I know it for sure. I don't really like it here. There's gonna be a lot of warthogs in front of me. I don't love that. Did I pass on Lumen Vase? No, I haven't drawn it yet. I think don't get lost in the sauce here. Just play Chrono because we have Heartforge down. Don't have to care about this hog that much. This one's dead. Bushu's dealing 3/3, which is 9. I'm gonna play Pepper Reaper on Fire Fist. I didn't care about that guy, in case you were wondering. Our hero deals insane smackback. I almost want to be playing Spice Stones on my hero here, but I think I'm just gonna relegate my hero to hog killing. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not. No, I think I will. Freeze the Warthog. This Rock Hog is just going to live and hit me. That doesn't happen very often. Welcome to Warthog Alley. Hope you like it here. I sure don't. So we're gonna play... If I Blaze Tea, I tie the Warthog, which I think is fine. How much does it bother me to let this hog die? I think it does not bother me. 3 enemies in 3 turns? Yeah, okay. So it goes like this. This is not a wild unit, by the way. That's the other thing you want to know here. So it's 3 times 2, which is 6, plus... Oh fuck, I don't think I win dueling smackback interactions. I'm pretty sure if you have 2 units with smackback and multi-hit, they go back and forth. I'm like 99% sure of that. So I should do a freeze. Bushu tanks 6, he'll be fine. And that's a win. Very nice work, Fire Fist. Although, you know, and then Fire Fist is another one here where, like, I'm not really using the spice effect. This is actually exactly what I was talking about at the start of the fight, or at the start of the run. I'm just using Fire Fist as a vessel. But Fire Fist is a perfect vessel for spice because I get a small boost. But any unit with more than 8 HP would be doing the exact same here. And if they had a lower timer, it would be the same. So it's kind of hard. I'm going to count this for Fire Fist, I think, because if not this run, then what run, right? You could do this with any unit. Yeah, but I did it with this one, is going to be what we're going to have to say, right? And that's just going to be how it has to be. Oh, Dragon Pepper, that's cool. Yeah, why not? Bring them along. Acorn Charm is cool for our hero. I am a Truffle Charm believer. I got nothing better to buy also. Like, it's just kind of getting thrown in here. It's not really that important. It's just fine. Bushu applies a lot of poison now. Acorn Charm on our hero to give us a nice 26. There is nothing good to Cake Charm here. It's gonna go on Flame Water, but Flame Water is not that interesting of a card for Cake Charm. This fight's gonna be strange. Mostly because I have to do it in 2 parts, which means I'm gonna have to kill the Frost Guardian and then rebuild. I probably could have gone without Snowcake here. I won't lie to you, I'm just playing Snowcake because it's really easy. I don't have to think about it. Wish I had fucking Pepper Flag here, man. It's such a crime that I don't have it. This run is ridiculous with Pepper Flag. It's so sad. I guess early on the health loss was good as well. I have to reason with it. I have to give it to myself. We'll be doing this challenge for an eternity if I'm not counting a run like this for Fire Fist. Good spawns. Chrono goes here. I don't have Heartforge out yet, unfortunately. A shame, but what can you do? 1, 1, 2, 3. Then Bushu will kill Grizzle with poison, which is fine. I think I'm gonna start working down this Ice Forge. This thing's a real pain. What's left for the fight? I know it, don't tell me. What else can spawn in? A Spike Wall? Bigfoot. There's one more. Spike Wall, Bigfoot. We saw Mega Mimic, Ice Forge, Plum, Rockhog, Yeti. It's something super inconsequential because I cannot think of it. I mostly do this now just to see if I can remember, by the way. I think it's fun to just try to remember it all. I don't know what the last unit is. Rockhog's here. Oh, it's Grink. Really? It's Grink? I thought about Grink and I said to myself, no, I don't think it's Grink. It's Grink. What do I know? Nothing, apparently. Very surprised that it's Grink. We're gonna want a Noomlin. It's fine to just do it on Snowstick. I need to offset the Bigfoot from the Frost Guardian so I can safely kill it. With my hero, that is. I want to let my hero... Oh, actually, I think I should just take 1 on the Frost Guardian here, so that my hero can kill both Rockhog and Bigfoot. That's probably best. It's a very not nice 1, though, because it means that I can't have the Chrono hang with Bigfoot here. This is also, like, it's so kills if I just play Heartforge. But there's not a great way. I can do this and take 6 on Fire Fist for Heartforge. Oh, you should be in front. The Bigfoot doesn't even die, by the way. Oh no, it dies to the second hit, right? No, it doesn't die, because the Rockhog... Yeah, no, it doesn't die. The Rockhog dies, so Bigfoot only gets to go once. Or only gets hit once, I should say. Unfortunately, this Bigfoot is trapped here, but that's okay. Don't be Uba Bear. Oh, you fucker. Apparently I didn't have another hit, though, so you know what? Eat shit, Uba Bear. Haha. Loser. We are so far away from taking another turn, though. Holy moly. Okay. I have a full 6 before I get to go. Do not love it here. What are we gonna do about this? This, by the way, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Bigfoot. I think it's actually the Flame Water Scrappy Sword. Always awkward when you gotta do it, but what else can we do here? We'll let my hero go clobber the Grink, and Fire Fist can gain a little bit of value on Frost Guardian hitting. I am using it. It's fine. You hit into Uba Bear. Pepper Reaper up. We're at 8 on the Frost Guardian if you're keeping score. Get Uba'd. 8 is fine. It's more spice. I should Spice Stones next turn. I should probably... Do I care about this Heart Forge? Not a ton. I don't think I do. I should play... I'm moving Lumen Vase to Chrono. That's our play on this turn. You're at 18. And then it goes... Spice Stones up to 36 spice. I'm gonna grab this screenshot actually for my thumbnail, because this is definitely the one. This is the best Fire Fist is gonna look. I need to... I haven't closed my editing software in a while. It is... Oof, buddy, it is struggling. Let me get Bushu. I'll take the rest. Actually, I'll just pause. I'll take them now. It's fine. Alright, screenshots finished. I would like an official ruling from you guys. There are 2 cards that I'm on the fence for considering Mastered, assuming I win this run. I think Dragon Pepper and Blaze Tea. I don't think... So obviously Shellbow doesn't count. This card is not important to this run. I think Dragon Pepper shouldn't count because it's just slipping in at the end of the run. And I think Blaze Tea shouldn't count because I think we can do better. Blaze Tea is just Omega upstaged here by Chrono. Like, it's not even close. I don't think I'm going to count Blaze Tea because of Chrono. But other than that, what I'm going to do for the thumbnails of this series is I'm going to put the cards that either got mastered if I win, or I tried to get mastered and lost with into the thumbnail. That way there's still some mystery, you know? Alright. Final question here. Do I want to move the crown from Snowcake? It's, it's kind of just nice to have it at this point. I don't really want to do it. I was gonna move it off after we played it on Crunker, but like there's nothing really worth it. I guess you could play Dragon Pepper turn 1 maybe, but do I have a lot of consumes in this deck? I don't think so. We're gonna freeze Crusher. Oh, this was a misplay. Oh well. Too late now. I'm at 3 damage per hit. It's gonna go up to 4. We're playing Pepper Reaper Fire Fist first, and then just Shellbow. Need to play Blaze Tea. This is really awkward. I made this bad for myself. I kind of just sent it, and I shouldn't have. I'm gonna get torn apart by the Junker here. Yeah, he's hitting 5s. I have to kill faster. Oh, there's also an aimless 7 coming at me. It's all very awkward, because I can't get Chrono in here in a nice way. What do I want to do here? Bear with me, I'm processing. It's... It's annoying that I have to deal with the Lancer primarily. I think... Okay. I think what I want to do here, we're gonna have to gamble. It's a 1 in 3, but it's not the end of the world if I whiff. It's Heartforge here to move Bushu down, and then it's Chrono. I lose my Spice Stones, which is very sad. Like, what a tragedy. But, actually, this might be losing if I lose Spice Stones and lose Heartforge here, but not much I can do. I could do this, but then I'm risking Chrono, which is equally bad. It's the aimless problem. I think it's just Chrono, because Chrono also helps me kill the Crusher. Oh, what a tragedy. It's also Chrono because it full heals my hero. That's the other thing. But what a tragedy. This one's gonna end up being saved by the fucking Bushu poison effect that I put on him. Because I have nothing else going for me here. Losing the 1 in 3 was disastrous. What a tragedy. I have Dragon Pepper coming up. But I can't move. And I'm getting bombered here. That's the problem. I need to draw a Shellbow. I've almost killed this Junker. I got torn apart by this guy. I did draw Shellbow. Wow, great news. Something has gone well. Something is going wrong up here, though, as you can very clearly see. I'm dying. It's funny because if I could still play the fight through despite my hero's death, I would win this for sure. Because I'm 100% winning after the next 2 turns are over. But it's okay. We'd have to play Shellbow on these 2 to survive the bomber. And then I'm gonna freeze the Jailer so that Junker dies to my hero. Acceptable. This is the benefit of having an Omega health hero, by the way. Having this hero with absurd health just lets us get away with living forever. You're gonna eat my flame water? I don't think I care. I need to Lumen Vase Dragon Pepper. I want the 4 HP. I also want Fire Fist to actually do something here today. Although it's kind of a depressing something, isn't it? 5/7 is 12, 4... Oh, I lose Bushu. No, I don't lose Bushu because I get the extra HP. I lose Bushu when the bomber goes, but that's okay. It's gonna be Dragon Pepper here because it's the one that does the most damage. I lose Flame Water, I don't care about that. God, hit Fire Fist, you fucking idiot. What are you doing? I lose to the bomber. Ah, another Shellbow. And what do you know? Another day saved by Shellbow. Yeah. Right after talking shit about Shellbow not doing anything on this run, it just saves my life. I think that there's a turn 1 organization I can run where this fight's a lot easier than this. But I don't know what it is. I might actually take some time at the end of this once I've actually won, because I don't want to throw in the towel and say it's over yet. It might take a little bit of time, though, to figure out what I was actually supposed to do here to make this not such a nightmare, because we are just barely scraping by. And we're only winning because of Bushu's insane poison output from our cards. I would not survive this without Bushu. So how should I have played this? I think the trap that I fell into in this fight, and the reason that we're in such a tough spot, is in my mind I said I have to put my hero in front of the Junker. And that is a cascading incorrect thought, which leads us to this position. So what's wrong with that thought? Well, primarily what's wrong with that thought is that it means that I can't play Fire Fist, Bushu, Chrono in a line together like that. It should have been Fire Fist in front, tanking this, building up spice, Bushu behind, and then I can play Hero plus Heart Forge down here. I Sunrod Bushu so he goes, and then I get the health to burn through. But even with that, I think I would not have a great outlook here. Even with that setup being just as I said, because I'm like, when I say it out loud without seeing it in front of me, it sounds all cool and correct, but ultimately, Fire Fist without the Spice Stones and without Pepper Flag is taking a long time to scale up to do 90 damage. It takes a really long amount of time, so losing Spice Stones was a big loss, but I didn't have a choice. I think it all cascades a lot differently if I have a slightly different look, but you can't really know for sure because I can't replay the fight. I would actually love to replay the fight though. This is a run where replaying the fight would be super cool. I'd love to see how this played out in a different world. Cause like we get there, but we get there in a what I would say feels like an unsatisfying way because I'm just surviving with Bushu's poison. But I'm not gonna take this away from the mastery challenge because I think that a lot of lines or a lot of runs like this are gonna end up looking not great just because I don't know, things that are good up until this fight are often very bad in this fight. Slow scaling with multi-hits is rough. The problem is that it's a 6 turn timer on Fire Fist, which means I have to take a full round of hits from the enemies to get to the point where it's my turn. I still can't move. It just takes so long to get here. Thank you, Bushu, for carrying. If anyone earned their stripes in this fight, it's definitely... Or if anyone earned the title of Mastered in this run, it's Bushu. This was the Bushu show, no doubt. Shout out to the boy. Thank you very much, Bushu. He, like, consistently good throughout the run into a very strong finish for Bushu. But I wonder how this run... No, I took Pepper Reaper in the first choice, because there was a choice where I saw Moko Totem, but I couldn't have picked Pepper Reaper, or I couldn't have picked Moko Totem without a Spice card. So I was right. A very interesting run. Like, definitely not something I would normally play anymore, but cool nonetheless. This is a run that you would play early into playing the game, where you're feeling out all the different cards and seeing what's good and bad. I think I should have picked Peppering. That's the hindsight here, but only because of Cake Charm. Without Cake Charm, I think Peppering would have been bad. So with the information I had, I should not have taken it, maybe. Well, maybe I should have, because it's okay, and sometimes it becomes great. But ultimately, what this run came down to is I positioned poorly on the final fight, but I had to put a lot of thought into how to position correctly. I think it's really hard to put that fight together because Fire Fist is so slow. You have to live a full round of hits, and what that means is that you're guaranteed to take a Bomber and a Lancer hit, which means you might lose one of your clunkers. So I think the line through that fight was actually to draw really fast for Shellbow. A good first fight though, or a good first run though, because it's going to remind me to stay on my toes. For now, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me for the inaugural episode of the series. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, leave me a comment about what you think I should count and shouldn't count, all of that. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.